Well, all the talk in National 2 East going into round 25 was whether Tonbridge Juddians could clinch the title against Oxford Harlequins. Jordan Turner-Hall and Seb Sherwood's men knew victory in the sunshine at a packed-out Slade where over 1,000 people were in attendance would seal the deal. And even though they found themselves 14-5 down after just 17 minutes, the league leaders eventually surged to a 69-19 victory. And with that, they sealed promotion back to National 1. Fullback Josh Tussler grabbed himself a hat-trick whilst there were doubles for Duncan Tout and Connor Lloyd in this 11-try win. And TJs are now back in the third tier for the first time since the 2021-22 season. 22 victories for a possible 25 shows you just how strong TJs have been this term, and we are hoping to do something with Tonbridge Juddians over the next couple of weeks or so to get some reaction from their camp. So do keep an eye out for that. But Chairman Darren Graysby did tell the club website a couple of weeks ago that National 1 is where Tonbridge Juddians belong. We had a plan to get back there in 5 years, and we've done it sooner than that. Everyone has worked hard at the club to make it a possibility. So once again, congratulations to Tonbridge Juddians on their promotion to National 1. But what it means is that all of the major decisions have been decided going into the final day, but all 14 clubs will be keen to head into the summer on a positive note. So let's run through round 26 fixtures in National 2 East, and we will go down the list in order this week, starting with a final home game in charge at Bury St Edmunds for Jacob Ford. After 4 years with the Wolfpack, he will be moving on to pastures new and will hope to back up round 25's excellent 38-36 success away at Old Albanian against 6th place Westcombe Park, who've had a brilliant campaign themselves after a 9th place finish last season. Relegated Colchester will sign off at Raven Park. Mike Hayward's men would love to record a second home win of the season, but 4th place Canterbury have had a smashing campaign and will look to finish with a 5th straight win. A battle of the top two, which could have had so much riding on it going into the final day, will still be a quality fixture at the big field as Dorking entertain newly crowned champions Tonbridge Juddians, and a win for Dorking would see them secure 2nd place ahead of Barnes, who go to Oxford Harlequins, and the hosts have had a season to remember in their maiden campaign at this level. Just a quick shout out as well to Barnes' videographer Henry Knight, who has provided some brilliant footage this season and is taking his GCSEs later this summer. So all the best to Henry for that, and it's people like Henry who have allowed us to put National League Rugby on the map once again this season. Back to the action then, where Henley, on the back of beating the aforementioned Barnes 21-19 in round 25 away from home, they'll be looking to break into the top half of the table on the final day when they take on 5th placed Old Albanian, but they will only be able to do that if 7th place Guernsey hit a bump in the road away at Worthing. Guernsey have won their last 2 matches, including a pulsating 34-26 win over Sevenoaks 2 weeks ago. And speaking of Sevenoaks, they conclude the season against Havant at the Paddock.